yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 items, and it cost me 45 quid, I want to say. Hi, I hope you're all well. If you're new around here, hello, it's lovely to meet you, and if you're returning, thank you very fucking much for coming back. My name's Alana, I'm a 38-year-old lady living in Scotland, and that is where my accent is from, and on this channel, I'd like to say I'm a bit beauty, skincare, lifestyle crap, but now battling the chaos of motherhood with 2 small children under the age of 3 as well. So if that sounds like your cup of tea, there's a wee subscription button in the corner, give it a thumbs up. Now this video is going to be a wee bit of a beauty haul. Some of it has been from things that I have collected with points. I was doing the, oh my god, what's it called? Recycle Me programme, but they've changed how it works, sneaky buggers. So now, they've done it so you only get £5 off when you spend like £50. It's rubbish. It's rubbish. Don't do it. If I've mentioned it in previous videos, please disregard that. Anyway, I've got some things from points, some things from Boots points, just other stuff that I've kind of hauled, and a couple of things off TikTok shop as well. So if that sounds like your cup of tea, then let's just get into it. Yeah, so we are in a new location. I say new location. Obviously I'm in a new house. I'm just trying to find places to film at the moment because nothing's really set up. If you've seen behind my camera at the moment, I don't even have a chest of drawers. So we've got these wardrobes over here, but there is just a mountain of clothes against the wall over there. So it's just everywhere. Anyway, that's irrelevant to this conversation. Some of this stuff I've not even opened yet. Oh, and I spoke about this in a vlog a wee while ago. Keep finding TK Maxx stuff. Keep finding Glossier stuff in TK Maxx. None of it was ever in the shades or the colours I wanted, but recently, a couple of times I went in, found hundreds of stuff. So they were like £5, what's that, £5.99? £4.99? So yeah. That's probably about 20 quid I've spent on Glossier, and it would probably cost over 100 on the website, so keep your eyes peeled if you're into it. So I'll start off with stuff that I got at H Beauty. I got a lovely perfume from Loewe. I do like Loewe perfumes. I think they're really, really nice. I got one from my mother-in-law a couple of Christmases ago. She picked me up one, and the last time I was down in London I picked up one for myself because I was like, well, feeling like a bougie bitch and I like them. So I picked up this one, which is Dor. They are a Spanish brand. I don't know how to pronounce it in Spanish. If it was maybe French or something, I'd put an accent on it. But Dore, as we think, Dore. I'm just going to be offending Spanish people now. I think Dor with a slight apostrophe above the E. It's not an apostrophe. That thing's got a name. I can't remember what it is. I spoke to the lovely man in H Beauty. He was very, very nice. And I said to him, I really like your perfumes. I've got this one, blah, blah, blah. And he was like, I think by the sounds of it, you might like these. And he showed me them and he let me smell them and he was like, here's a little card. And then they give you coffee beans in between sniffing them. I get why they do it, but I always feel it's a little bit like extra when they do that. Anyway, so he said to me, this was like a specific, this isn't just from the normal range. It was from, it says, Un Paseo por Madrid. Okay? Don't comment on the accent. But this is the Dor one. So they had a few in this range, and this isn't from the original lineup. So I'm just gonna spritz it. Oh, it's so nice. Oh, right, I'm going to look up the notes because I feel like, see, my other Loewe ones, they've got like a wooden cap. This has like this little kind of marble, it's not real marble, but you know, cap on it. Let me look up what this one is and what the notes are, because I could tell you, but I'm not very good at descriptions on perfumes. Okay, so I think, yeah, I've found it. Okay, so on Fragrantica, which is like the one that tells you what smells are in things, it says that this is a unisex perfume for women and for men. And it says main notes are vanilla. It is kind of sweet, but not, I've spoke about this before, not that kind of, what do you call it? Black opium sweet. It's not like a sweetie sweet. It's got amber, white floral, warm, spicy, rose, woody, sweet, powdery citrus, and balsamic. So I feel like I'm reading that list, and if you said to me vanilla, floral, rose, like sweet, I'd be like, no thank you. But amber, spicy, woody, sweet as well, and balsamic. They smell nice to me. That smells good. So it says that its top notes are orange blossom and rose, with middle notes of vanilla, cinnamon and nutmeg, and woody notes of tonka bean, patchouli, benzoin, I don't know what that is, and amber. Oh, it's so nice. If you can get somewhere to smell this, I would highly suggest it. It's absolutely beautiful. The other ones I have from this range are Sotalisa, I want to say, and Solo, but Solo Atlas. I don't know how it all works, but that's the fucking name. So anyway, yeah, bought this one because I thought, gave them all a little sniff, and this was definitely the one I liked. He also let me try one. It was like in a blue bottle, which was really, really masculine in my eyes. It was like, it smelled really like a manly scent. Borderline on kind of that clean rather than sweet and woodsy. It was very nice. I really liked it, but I said to him, this one seemed more wearable for me. It's very, very good. And then he threw in a few extras. Of course he did, because when you're paying ridiculous amounts of money for a perfume. No, I said I would buy myself a nice perfume when we moved house, didn't I? So he threw in a few samples. This one, which is again the Un Paso por Madrid, but this one is the Casa de Campo, which actually, I was using this one, as you can see. There's not much left in it now. I can't remember what this one smells like. This one is a bit fresher. I feel like this one is more citrusy. Oh, it actually says it here, that's good. Orange flower, sandalo and musk. Yeah, this one is like fresher and brighter. The one I've got, the door, is like a richer woody scent, and it's just fucking really nice. I'm not going to, you know, depends what you like, but I like it. I hate doing descriptions of things like this on YouTube because do people watch descriptions of fragrance on YouTube? I feel like it's not a great selling point, is it? You've probably switched off already. And then while I was in, oh, where have I put that? Where's my wee mini? Oh, there it is. While I was in H Beauty, because it was like opening day or whatever, they gave out some little samples. So I got a miniature of the Loewe, which I only know for hair care, but this is a perfume from them. It's called Rue Saint-Honneur. I don't know. Gardenia, violet, ylang ylang and white musk. I do like violet. The other things I'm not that fussed about, but I'll pack it in a travel bag and use it up. And then I got a sample of the Bom Dia Bright cream, which says it visibly brightens smooths roughness. Okay, fine. The Rio de Janeiro creams, I'm like, give or take. I don't mind. I quite like the scent. It's like a holiday scent. If you can find one that's a bit cheaper, great. It's just a cream. It's just a moisturiser. I find them overrated. That's what I'm trying to say. It's nice, but it's just a little overrated. They also gave me a Matte Revolution Mini Charlotte Tilbury, but they gave it in, wait there, I can't see it. Oh yeah, there it is. Walk of No Shame, which I'm sure I've still got in a full size. So I don't need this, so I'm going to definitely pass this on to someone else. I think my friend Erin might really like that colour actually, because it's like a red, but it's not like, it's just probably a right shade for her. She has red hair. I also got, sorry, they were doing like a prize wheel thing. If I can find the video, I'll put it here. If I can find the video, of course I can find the video. Let me put it here for you. So if you spent over a certain amount of money in H Beauty that day, you got a free spin of the wheel, you could win a prize. My friend actually won the gold prize while we were there, which I can't remember what it was, but it's some serum that Jamie Genevieve's been talking about recently. So it was a fancy one. And I won the one after the gold prize, so a pretty hefty one. And I got this. I got to choose either the Elemis Cleansing Balm, it was a Huda Beauty item, or this. So you're probably thinking, oh, you got like a really good one to win. Why didn't you pick the most expensive thing? Probably because I've tried the Elemis Cleansing Balm till I blew in the face. Actually, I got a miniature sample of the Elemis Cleansing Balm as well, and I've put it in my travel bag already to use. So I just was like, I've tried it. A cleansing balm is a cleansing balm is a cleansing balm. I'm sick to the bath teeth yet. So I wanted to try this from the Inkey List. It is the Bioactive Ceramide Repair and Plumping Moisturiser. I'm going to start using this as my night cream. There's no scent to it, because I've used up my formula one from Marks and Spencer's now. I've finished that, and although I would buy that again, I'm going to give this one a try at night time. It says it can be used in the morning and at night, But I feel like a ceramide one, with me having the leaning to dry skin, is a really good one to use. It says it visibly smooths and firms skin while strengthening and protecting the skin's moisture barrier. Sounds like my cup of tea. And then I also bought this. I picked this one up. This wasn't a freebie. It's the K18 hair mask. It's like a repair mask. It's, what's the other one? Olaplex. It's like that. Now, I have used these things in the past and not been that fussed about it. I've kind of been like, meh, doesn't do anything for my hair. However, with the sheer amount of blonde and colour that I had, look how frazzled it's looking in places. It is looking a little bit dry and a little bit frazzled in some areas now. So for that reason, I need to go back and get it coloured again. I will do it later this month probably. But for that reason, I bought this because it does need a little bit extra care. I've noticed recently, and I'm not using heat on it every day. You know, I'm using my overnight curls as often as I can, but I am finding it to get a little bit dry, a little bit frazzled, and my 9-month-old child loves a hair pull. And it's as if, see if my hair on the top here, like my natural hair, he was pulling that, it probably wouldn't make too much difference. But see, because he's pulling this stuff here that's fragile, the snappage and the breakage that I'm noticing, it's quite hefty, let's just say that. So that was everything I got from H Beauty. I'll just move this over. I then, actually, let me tell you about these because these were sent to me. I would have included them in my PR haul, but these came like a few days after, so I didn't. This is from Kiehl's. It is the Ultra Facial Cream, which I'm sure I've tried before in a mini. I don't think I've ever had the full size, it's just the mini I've had. It's okay, like I like it. I think it's one of these ones that's pretty unoffensive, to be honest with you. I probably like a slightly heavier face cream, but what I will say is it's got a slightly more gel texture, this one. Even when you put it on your hand, it's a little bit more transparent than other ones I've used. So I'm going to use it again once I've finished my Curel. I have another Curel that I wanted to try, but let's just move on to this one because I've opened it now anyway. As I say, I have used it in minis before and enjoyed it. It's just one that I never felt to go and buy the full size in. I used to use the, like the purple pot from Kiehl's. I really liked that, but again, it was a heavier, thicker moisturiser. So I'll give this a go and we'll see how we get on. But the reason they sent this is because they have a new body cream coming out, and it is the Ultra Body Mega Moisturiser Squalene Cream. Fast absorbing protective formula with glacial glycoprotein and pro-ceramide. It's basically just a body moisturiser. It doesn't have any scent to it. I gave it a sniff already, and I think I really like the texture of this. It's really, really thick. I feel like I'd be inclined to use this one on my face. But I gave it a little go on my legs the other day, and I thought it was really nice. Is it gonna trump my CeraVe that I've been buying forever and a day? Probably not, because it's quite expensive and I feel like CeraVe does the job. But I'll give it a go. I used to really enjoy their dry body oil as a product, but haven't used that for a long time. But yeah, we'll give it a go. We'll see how we go. Hello, Milo. Sorry, my cat's just jumped in here. Now let's quickly tell you about the kind of, what I feel are bargains that I got. So I said to you that I'd went into TK Maxx a few times because I'd noticed a few Glossier things. And then recently, in the last maybe like 3 weeks, I've seen quite a few things and I thought, right, getting that because it was a $5. This is the Brow Flick. So it's the micro fine detailing pen in brown. Now, I never picked up this when it was like full price on Glossier, because I always was a little bit like, I don't know if I need something like this. However, I was always intrigued by this because I feel like it looks like a really, really good pen. It's so small to draw little hairs on. That's like little fine dashes you can get. I was starting to draw like a eyebrow there on my hand. But I wonder if I can zoom you in. I don't think I need any kind of hairs on my eyebrows at the moment, but if you needed to, so see here where I've got a bit of a gap, right? If I needed to just fill that out a bit and make them all the same, and even maybe a few up here, and I feel like as well like this area, so just there. Feel like that filled in that little gappy bit that I had quite well. I probably have a few on this side as well. And I feel like, see this tail on this side is particularly skinnier than the other side. There we go. I've kind of fucked this one up, haven't I? Let's face it. I've kind of mucked that one up. Oh dear. But I was doing it without a mirror. I'm doing it in the viewfinder, probably not the best idea. But I feel like it is a good one for just filling in the gaps. So I thought, fuck it, if I can buy it for a £5, I will. Oh, I feel like my right eyebrow is massively darker than my left one now. That was a silly move. Oh dear. Anyway, the other two things I got was Boy Brow. They had a couple of them and I got it in the brown and the dark brown. I've just started using it again and I'm like, oh, I forgot how good this was. I can't believe I stopped using it, but it is expensive. So if you can buy it for £5 or £6 in TK Maxx, do so. And then I picked this up, which is a cloud paint. A lot of the other shades that I'd seen in the cloud paint, they had a lot of G-suit items as well, were just nothing that I would wear. But this is Sail, and I feel like it's probably a good shade for me for like a neutral blush. I feel like Dusk is a good one for a bit of a bronze neutral. This might be a good one. You see it there? Just that shade there. I think this will be a good one for me in the winter months when I've not got any kind of sun colour on my face. It's a bit more cool toned, but it will still give me a hint of colour. It's very, very neutral. But as far as blushes go, it's nice. I'm just going to blend it out in my hand. There we go. It's a nice option for something that's a lot more of a subtle bronzer for me and my skin tone, especially in the winter months. Where's the box went now? Oh, Jesus. There we go. And that is called, did I tell you? It's called Sail. This is like the shade here. I feel like, yeah, Dusk is definitely more a bronzer colour in the summer months for me. This one can probably be a good one in the winter months. And then I went into Superdrug. I don't even think I was in there for any kind of makeup item. I went in to get baby wipes or something like that. And I seen this on the like little, what do you call it, like reduced item shelf. It was next to the baby stuff for some reason. Like I said, I was not in there to buy makeup. And this is the Urban Decay, if I can get it out of the packet. Urban Decay Naked. It's called Stay Naked Weightless Foundation. Now, I definitely had the Naked foundation when I was younger, but I feel like it was in the round bottle. If I can find a picture of it, I'm going to put it here. It was in a round bottle and it was really nice and sheer. I used to wear it to things if I was going out on a night out or an event or something like that, I would wear it. But I think this one, it says weightless liquid foundation for up to 24-hour wear. So I feel like this one might be the one that's a bit heavier. It also says it's in C20 Cool Pink, which I was like, well, hello, that's probably going to be my colour. £5. £5. They were clearly trying to get rid of some stock. But this is the one that comes in the like square bottle. Stay Naked Weightless Foundation for 24-hour. So I feel like this one is going to be, it's very liquidy. It's very, very watery. Almost like a tinted drop. I don't know if it's going to go matte or not. Maybe a little bit light for me, but we'll see how it goes. We can bronze it up. It's very, very sheer as well. I don't know if you can see it here. It's not heavy or thick. It feels almost glistery. Glycerin-y, is that the right way to say that? Like glycerin. Like, is that the one I'm on about? The one that makes the primers feel slippy? It feels a little bit like that. So that'll be an interesting one to try because I remember liking the Naked foundation before, but I've never tried this one. £5. And then I have two things that I picked up from TikTok shop. This one here is the Wow Colour, or Colour Wow I should say, extra large bombshell volumizer. This is like a mousse. Can you see it here? I seen it totally sucked in on this one. This is one of these ones that I seen on a video and I was like, I need that. So it says that you can, works on dry or damp hair, divide hair into sections, apply 2-3 pumps, and then comb through to distribute, can be blow dried or air dried. Says this one is not like typical volumizers, won't leave your hair dry or stiff. It lasts for days. Okay, I'm listening. I'm gonna give this a go. I might try this one tomorrow actually, because my hair was washed yesterday and air dried and it's very, very flat. So I might try that one tomorrow. If you can do it on dry hair, why not? Try it in the morning, see how I get on. Maybe do you think I could put it in my hair and then put the curls in? I don't think that'll work. I'll maybe have to just do it on dry hair. And then this box here is from TikTok shop, but it was via a company called Agora. So they were doing like these deals on boxes. Agora's like a beauty company. And it was like a box that would probably cost you easily over 100 quid, right? But you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 items for 40 quid. 6 items? 7 items. There's like a muslin cloth here too. Eve Lom cleanser. And that is a decent size. That's a 50ml. Medicate Hydra Intense Hyaluronic Acid Serum. And I quite like Medicate. I tried their retinol before. I've never tried their hyaluronic acid. You know how I like a hyaluronic acid serum. Lanolips Lip Balm. This is the coconut. This is a scrubber lip balm as well, which I need. My lips feel really dry at the moment. Grown Alchemist, and this is their Age Repair Intensive Moisturizer. This is just like a mini one though. The others are full size. Oh, that's nice. For like travel. I would absolutely use that for travel. That's cute. A mini of the Ren Ready Steady Glow Tonic. I need one of these actually, but Ren are going bust, so I'm kind of glad that I got this. I feel like I'm needing to definitely do a little bit of exfoliation to areas of my face. A mini of a perfume. It's one of the Floral Street ones. It's a peony one. I don't know if I like that, but we'll try it. As I say, muslin cloth. That's obviously for the cleanser. And then this serum from Grum. I've not heard of Grum before, but it's Illuminate and Hydrate, Vitamin C and Kakadu Plum. We'll try it. We'll see how we get on. What's it like? It's just like a little dropper. It's not got a colour to it. Must be why it's in a dark bottle, because it's vitamin C. But yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 items, and it cost me 45 quid, I want to say. It was either 45 or 49. I thought that was a pretty good deal, to be honest with you. And there's definitely 1, 2, 3, 4 full-sized items. Lanolips is full size as well, isn't it? Yeah, 4 full-sized items. So I think that's pretty decent, considering you probably pay quite a lot of money for that individually. And lastly, yep, this is what I bought with my Cult Beauty points. So this is what I got for free, essentially. I picked up a Charlotte Beauty lip line. I picked up a Charlotte Tilbury lip liner. This is the Lip Cheek Contour Duo. The reason, I got this in tan, I think. Yes, which is the medium shade. Because they didn't have any of the fair shade left, but also when I looked at the colour of the fair shade, I was like, I don't think that's going to work on my lips. I think it would probably just make me look a bit sick. That's what I'm trying to say. So this is meant to be one of these ones that's like, this side you can sculpt with, and this side you can fill your lips with. So actually, I really quite like, can you see the colour of it? I liked the shade of this rather than the fair one. The fair one was pretty pink. And then this is maybe a bit dark for me. I don't have a mirror to hand at the moment. This, I'll just draw them in my hand, that might help. So that's the lip liner, which is really quite dark, but you could probably soften it out and like contour it a wee bit. And then the actual filling in the lips shade is here. That's them there. So I think that's actually quite a nice shade for my colourings. I think that's going to work. It's the closest thing to a nude lip I'd ever wear. And lastly, I picked up one of the new lip products from Vieve, a powder. So it's basically one of these powdery liquid lips, which I quite like. But that is a lot smaller than I expected. Like, the tube is really skinny. I was expecting it to be a bit fatter. I picked it up in the shade Ripple because I thought out of the shades that she had, it was again one of the ones closest to the shade I would probably get most wear out of. She does a lot of like really nude, I would say borderline concealer lips. And it's fine, I think, if you've got a certain shade of skin tone, but for somebody as fair as me, that kind of super duper fair shade is not, it just doesn't suit me. So that is it there. It's kind of, it is like a subtle pink. Again, I've got a lip stain on today, so I can't really show you. I will go through these at another date and show you what I think of these, because I think that's going to be really nice. I think texture-wise, I'm just kind of blending it out in my hand. It's going to be relatively comfortable. It feels quite nice, comfortable-wise, but I don't think it's going to be that dissimilar. Like today, I've got my lip stain on, but then I've put on the Violet FR Bijou Balm over the top. I think it's going to be kind of similar to that. Anyway, so that is everything that I kind of picked up recently. I want to say recently, but maybe over the last month. And some of which were little freebies as well. So I will keep you posted what I think about them. Maybe I will do... I'm tempted to like do a try on with some of this stuff. Like blah blah. Because I've got like quite a few things now that I want to try and see how I'm getting on with it. I'll need to do a wee shop my stash soon as well. Because I feel like I've been using the makeup that I've been wearing, that I've got it on today, constantly now for nearly 2 months. I will put a video up actually telling you, like updating you with the things that I've put on my face today because I've been wearing them so frequently. But maybe we should do a little try on, get ready with me with some. I mean, I feel like it's a bit obsolete, isn't it? Because I think they're probably trying to discontinue this. That's why it was a £5. But for these ones, the newer ones, I want to try them, I think. If not, I'll put something on Instagram or TikTok. You know what it's like. And I'll see you all again in the next one. Bye.